I've done my best to put all the new Koosas in the front line and the ones that I went through in the last video in the second line. So let's start up here. These two are going to be like my little twins. They're Choc and Chip. They're very similar, but their hair is slightly different. This guy's a bit more shaggy. I don't know if you can see. They're just slightly different. So I've got these guys in the actual Koosa tops and Koosa overalls. And they have got, these are the first ones actually that I've got the orange stripes. Kind of like pajamas. Then over here, now I thought this guy was a repeat of one of the other kitties, of this one up here. But you can see Cinnamon has whiskers and this little guy does not. So I found that very interesting. This one is called Nougat and he's got the Koosa overalls on with the giraffe and then a little handmade top that my mum made. This little girl here is a yellow Koosa. You can see compared to the white, quite different. This one's called Waffle and she is in these adorable overalls made by a lady on eBay. I will put the shop in the description. If you're in Australia, it's a great place to buy clothes for your Koosas or Cabbage Patch dolls. And then this one is Sugar, who I went through in the last video, but she's got a new crocheted little top. A few of them have that actually. This Honey has a little top as well. I just thought it added some texture. I've always liked that Pumpkin is wearing a knit jumper and I just wanted to add that a little bit throughout. So down the bottom here, these guys are my other set of twins. These guys, who are called Fudge and Sunday. This is Fudge, this is Sunday. They are the same as Coco at the back there, or very similar, but I did a little bit of a custom. I've painted a patch on them both. I know you can get patch Koosas, but I was like, you know what? They're kind of doubles. Let's give them a personality. So we've got Fudge and Sunday, and they're wearing a little handmade tops that match. They've got sausage dogs on them. And then this guy is in Cabbage Patch original overalls, and this little girl is in the Koosa overalls. So they kind of match, but are slightly different. They've got their blue eyes. This guy has changed a bit. He went from being in a dress and then being in overalls and all different things, but I think we've finally decided on this kind of old man getup. He's got a lovely vest. His name, it says Terry, but his name's Tiramisu. He is one of the striped Koosas again. He's kind of a, compared to this guy, he's got a darker tone. He's just beautiful. And he's got an original Cabbage Patch top on, and then the handmade, hand-stitched little vest, and some Cabbage Patch jeans as well. And then this guy, I think I went through in the last video. This is Taffy. We have changed his top though to a Koosa top. So wherever I can, I put a little bit of the actual original Koosa or Cabbage Patch outfit. And then if I can't at all, or I just don't have anything that I feel matches their personality, then they get some handmade clothes like these guys. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I am a kidney transplant patient, and unfortunately my medication makes me a little bit shaky, but I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to know anything more about Koosas, write it in the comments. It was great last time. I had a comment from a person saying that I'd said 1983 instead of 1984, which is correct. They were actually launched in 1984. Some of the head sculpts you might see have 1983 written on them, but that's just a head sculpt. That's not when they actually launched. The other thing I've found is that there's two kind of conflicting but kind of the same stories about them. One is about there being a fire and they were on an island and they had to escape the island and the stork came and helped them, which is the one I've always been told. But then I was watching another YouTube video and it said they were actually in this little valley and there was a flood. And when the flood came through, the stork had to come and save them from the valley and had them come up and live with the cabbage patch. And I know I could just Google the story and find out what it is, but I think it's so interesting how fables change over time and the story of the Koosas has changed over time, or if it's just a little bit of a different story here in Australia compared to the rest of the world. So yeah, this is my collection at the moment as of, what is it? July 2025? I've got 2 more Koosas to come into the family, and we are missing Custy from in here and Muffin because they are out with my daughter and my son on adventures. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like Koosas and if you like doll content and collector content. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.